The practice that we're doing today is Yoga Body Bootcamp, and it is 60 minutes. So just make sure you have some weights with you. Today's practice is going to be a little bit different. We're going to incorporate more cardio boxing. I don't want to say kickboxing because we're not going to be kicking so much, but we're going to be doing more work with arms in a cardio boxing kind of a way. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to incorporate cardio throughout the boot camp portion as much as I can. And that's it, I think. So just make sure you have some weights with you and some water. And first, let's just go ahead and start in child's pose. It's always a great place to start. All right. And if you have a playlist that you want to turn on, make sure you do that. And if you're keeping track on your watch for workouts, go ahead and do that too. Oh, and one more thing I should add, I'm sorry. Make sure that you have a set of weights, probably your heavier ones, at the top of your mat on either side of the mat. So one on the left side, one on the right side, so that it's there when we get into a high plank. It'll be right by your arms. So, all right, and then you can go back into child's pose. So I'll give you time. And if you want to make this a little bit more of an active child's pose by starting to roll your forehead or your neck, your head from side to side, or add some movement in your shoulders, go ahead and do that as well. But just like any other yoga practice, when you come into this pose, it's important to focus on your breath. So bring your attention to your inhales and your exhales. Walk your hands over towards the right side of your mat and place your left hand on top of your right. Press your hips back towards your heels and feel the side body stretch. Go ahead and go to the other side. Make your way back to center. Take your arms a bit wider and bend your elbows so that your forearms completely press into the mat. Then lift your elbows up off the mat and just come to the tips of your fingers, all 10 of them. And as you do that, really press your fingertips down into the mat. Slide your shoulder blades towards your hips and towards your spine, so down and towards each other. And come on up to tabletop. Bring your focus now, in addition to your breath, use your breath to engage through your core and step your left leg out to the side. So lateral stretch here. And from here, I just want you to kind of play around with moving through your hip by taking your quad and just kind of rotating it down towards your mat, back up towards your ceiling. It's not a huge move by any means, and that left inner foot arch stays pressing into the floor. But you can start to feel a stretch in your groin and your inner thigh by this little movement through your left hip socket. And then to deepen that a bit, come onto the left heel, left toe most point up. Tuck your right toes under and press your hips back towards that right leg. Good. Now come back to that broken table, we'll call it. So you're still on your right knee, but your left leg is extended. Reach your right arm out towards the right side. And then bring that left leg back, take a bind. Bend your left knee, catch your left foot with your right hand. Really press into your foot. Really lift your thigh away from the mat. And release. Come back down, all fours. Switching to the other side, extend your right leg out so the arch side of your right foot presses into the mat. And then just again, playing here now with the right hip, kind of moving through that socket by rotating so that the quad rotates towards your mat and then up toward the ceiling. Tuck your left toes under. And take your right heel, press it into the floor, and sit your hips back toward your left. Make your way back up. Keep your leg where it is. Extend your left leg out towards the side. And now bring that right leg behind you. Bent knee, catch your foot. Take a bind. Just like on the other side, really press into the top of that foot. Push the floor away with your right palm. And release your foot back down to all fours. Come on up into a high plank. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale to chaturanga. Back up to high plank. Breathe in. Exhale to chaturanga. Back up high. Chaturanga. 2 more just like that. Breathe in. Lower down. Back up you go. Chaturanga. Just up to high plank. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your knees. Shake out your head. And walk your feet up to your hands. Split your feet at least hip width distance apart. And bring your hands down towards your toes. Maybe even slide your hands underneath your feet if that's accessible. If not, just take a bend into your knees as much as you can. And if it's still not accessible, don't worry about it. Just bring your hands anywhere towards the mat or towards your ankles or shins. Nice. All right, release that bind that you have. Rise all the way up for mountain pose. You can bring your feet a little bit closer together. Breathe in. Reach back, a little bit of a back bend. Open up your heart and chest. Maybe bend the elbows. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. High plank, breathe out. Fill up one more time. Lower to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Now stay here in your up dog. So your thighs and your knees are lifted. Take a look over your left shoulder. Stretch your left side of the neck. And then come back to center. Over to the right. Back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come up to your toes. Bend into your knees. Hop to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up to stand. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Step back to high plank. Now this time, grab those weights And take your high plank up on your weights. So one weight in each hand. Strong core. Take your feet wider now than you normally would in a plank. We're going to do some rows. So start on the right side, row the right leg up, keep your elbow close by, bring it down. Left side and down. Keep going, just alternating right and left. Try really hard to keep your lower body pretty still. It's going to rock a little bit, but try and take as much of the rock out by really engaging your core. Rock hard abs, right? Yeah. Keep going. Let's do one more set on each side. So right and left. Come back to high plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. Step it forward to a low lunge. Now, if these weights are going to be too heavy, which mine are, those probably are too, and go ahead and switch your weights and come up for warrior one. Bring those weights up, breathe in, and breathe out. Take another inhale, chaturanga, exhale. If it's okay in your wrists, breathe up on those weights. If not, just move them. Lift your left leg up, bend and open, step forward, warrior one. Bring the weights up, breathe in, breathe out. Another big inhale, chaturanga, big exhale. Upward facing, downward dog. Right leg high, warrior one. Just a breath in this time, reach up, chaturanga, come down. Upward dog, downward facing. Left side, warrior one. Chaturanga. Remember, when you lift those weights and you come down, keep them close by. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. One more time through. Right foot forward, warrior one. Weights go up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing. Left side, warrior one. Breathe it in. Chaturanga. Breathe it out. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Very, very nice. So now our heart rate is starting to elevate a bit. Fill up the knees. Come off of your weights and actually move them off to the side. Take a breath in and then exhale out. Come up to your toes, bend into your knees, tap to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Stay here in your fold. In a moment, we're going to go up from mountain pose, and then from mountain, we're going to turn to the side and start our cardio. So we're going to do some jabs. So for now, just hang here, take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, come all the way up, mountain pose. Step to the side so you're lengthwise on your mat. And start your jacks any way you want. You can start slow, or if you want to go right into it, go for it. We're going to do about 45 seconds of jacks. Now that our heart rate is lifted, we can keep it elevating safely and effectively. Good job. Keep going. About 15 more seconds here. So if you want to change it up at all, go ahead. Just keep moving. Nice job. Less than 5. Good, let's meet at the top of the mat. Hands to heart center, breathe in, breathe out. Reach your arms up, inhale. Take a little back bend, exhale. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Come back to high plank this time. Grab those heavy weights and start to row. Take the rock out. Strong core. Keep your elbows close by. Good. Woo. All right, give me 2 more on each side. When you're done, we'll meet in a high plank and a down dog. Right leg forward, low lunge. If you want to switch weights, go ahead. Rise up for warrior 1. Warrior 2, open up. A little bit of a bend in your elbows for warrior 2. Stay right here. When we reverse, all you're going to do is punch that right weight straight up towards the ceiling. You don't need to reach back, and then just drop the left weight down your left leg. Chaturanga, so pull the weight down, pivot towards the right foot, and take it through your vinyasa. Meet back at down dog. Left side, step it forward, low lunge. Rise up, warrior 1. Breathe in. Warrior 2, little bit of a bend. Reverse, just punch the weight up. Chaturanga, pull, pivot, flow through your vinyasa. Up dog. Downward facing. Right foot forward. Warrior 1, go right there. Warrior 2. Reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reverse. Chaturanga. Pull. Pivot. Low. Up dog. Downward facing. Take a breath. Empty out. Lift up high. Bend deep. Float to your hands. Move your weights. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come up to mountain. Step to the side. Start your jacks. Here we go. This time, if you want to change it up a little bit, we can crisscross your wrists in front of you, if you like that. You could also take it overhead and bend your elbows. This will give you an opportunity to get your heart rate even higher with your arms overhead. Or you can take it down by your side. Lots of options. Just keep moving. We're going for 60 seconds this time. And then after this, we're going to start into the boot camp portion. Starting with cardio. Yay, so we go from cardio to cardio. About 15 seconds. You got it. Give me a little bit more. Strong arms. Really focus on your arms now. Last 7 seconds. Yeah, keep going. Finish strong. Awesome, good job. All right, take a sip of water if you need it. So for our boot camp, we're going to start off with cardio, like I said. What we're going to do, it's going to be a malasana, which is a squat, and then we're going to jump up and do a star. And then we're going to come back down. So it should move pretty fluidly. Squat, star, squat, star. Now, if you don't want to jump, that's totally fine. Just squat, and then come up really big. Squat, big star. This is still going to do what you need to do here, but less impact on the knees. So we will start in, we're going to start in 10 seconds, come down to a squat. All right, and away we go. We're going for 60 seconds here. So squat to start. Yeah. Try and make your landing pretty soft. That will be nice for your knees and your other joints. And let your start be really big. So arms go big. Yeah, now see if you can get lower into your squat. I find myself cheating a little bit. So that means we got to slow it down probably. But get deep into the squat. Yeah. Very nice. I see you guys. I'm facing you. You're doing awesome. For 15 seconds, Until done with this guy. Keep it up. All right, good job. Woo! I'm awake. How about you guys? Okay, I'm gonna take another sip. We're gonna move into a pose that incorporates balance and strength. So get a set of weights that are medium to heavy. I'm gonna go with, actually, I'm gonna go with my 8s. But we are gonna be standing on one leg. So let me show you what it looks like, and then you decide. So you'll start in a one-legged Tadasana. We'll start with the left knee lifted to an overhead press. And then we're gonna step it right back into a crescent with the tricep extension. And then stay on the same side and go back up. Okay, so we're gonna go for about a minute. Here we go. Stand up with the left knee lifted, overhead press, step back, tricep extension. Good, and then come back, one-legged Tadasana, step it back. So if you feel like you need to change your weights, go ahead, change your weight. Okay. And this does not have to be fast because this is balance, right? So I want you to give yourself the opportunity to shake a little and then to have to balance yourself, right? To kind of save yourself. We're almost done on this side. You could always pause, like I'm pausing here at any point. All right, step forward. And let's press into the left foot. Lift up your right knee. Here we go. Overhead press with the weights. Step back, crescent lunge, tricep extension. That's the move. 1 minute here. And I'm doing this one on this side a lot slower. And not only do I feel a little more in control, but I also feel like my left ankle in particular is working a little bit more, which is a good thing. We have to take care of our ankles. Good. Really extend with that overhead press. Maybe just to a slight bend in the elbow. We only have 3 more seconds of this guy. And good, we're done. As I'm falling over, perfect. All right, put those weights down. Clear your area. If you have any weights on your mat, just clear it out of the way. We're gonna move into the cardio boxing portion. Let me show you what it looks like. First, it's just a diagonal high knee. So you're gonna stand about a little wider than hip width distance. Arms, we'll start with arms to the right and then draw the left knee in. So this is your diagonal high knee when I call for that. Then we're gonna move into a jab. And most of you know what jabs are, but just in case. So this time, legs are still wide in a V, but heels come in slightly, and you're gonna bend into your knees a little bit so you're really solid. And a jab, 2 fists, bent elbows, off to the side, you punch, right? With strong arms, so not just kind of hanging out, like strong arms using your obliques. All right, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna count you through. We're gonna start at 8, move down to 4, 2, and then singles from high knees to jabs. All right, we're gonna start in 6 seconds. That's easier for me to keep track of. All right, we're gonna start with our 8 count of high knees. Here we go. 8, stay on the same side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now switch to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, get ready for jabs. Back to center, bend your knees, jab with just your right arm to the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to goddess stance. Jab. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Jab. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to high knees. 2, 1. Switch. 2, 1. Jab. 2, 1. Jab. 2, 1. Singles. High knees and jab. High knee and jab. And it's just 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Keep going. You're just taking a knee and a jab. Finish it out. Don't worry if you do 2 on one side or get a little confused. You're good. Keep going. Now just jab for me. Coming in the center, goddess legs, and just jab. Jab, 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 jab. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Get lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Good job. All right, step it out a little bit. If you need to stretch your quad, go ahead and grab your left ankle, draw your heel in towards you. All right, in our next sequence, it's going to be a little balance. It's going to be a vinyasa flow, a little bit of everything. All right, what we're going to do here, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. All right. We're going to start with the right foot forward. Let me show you what it looks like first. And we're just simply going to take airplane pose on the right leg. Then we're going to tap that back foot, so that's your left foot, with your right hand for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back to crescent, awkward reverse. So you're going to twist and reverse, and then you're going to chaturanga and vinyasa your way through. Up dog and down dog. You're going to go to the same side, right foot, airplane. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent, awkward reverse, chaturanga, and flow through. All right, we're going to do that for a minute on the right, and then we'll go to the left. So start in airplane pose, right foot down, both arms back behind you, heart and chest lift. Tap your left foot with your right hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge, awkward reverse. So twist, reverse, chaturanga. Take it all the way down. Upward dog, downward facing. Same side, right foot, airplane. Tap your left foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge, twist, reverse, chaturanga. So that is it. I'll walk you through one more time, and then I'll let you do it on your own. Step your right foot forward, airplane pose, reach your arms back, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent, twist and reverse, chaturanga. So go ahead and flow through this vinyasa. And keep going on your own. Right foot is forward. Nice. We're going to meet back in a downward facing dog. Pedal your knees out. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Here we go. Left leg up. Step it forward, airplane. Tap your back foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge. Twist. Awkward reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing. Left foot. Airplane. Tap your foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge. Twist and reverse. Chaturanga. You got it. Now flow through this. Up dog. Downward facing. And go ahead and do it on your own. Left side. Use your breath here. We have the advantage of slowing things down and what our body is familiar with, linking our breath with our body movements. Take one more full set wherever you are. Finish this one out. And then eventually we'll all meet in a downward facing dog. Take a breath in, and then exhale out. Another breath in, and another breath out. All right, walk your feet up towards your hands. We're gonna go back to our cardio kickbox, or cardio boxing. So come into that goddess stance. We're gonna move from jabs, like we were just doing. We're going to do some jabs, we're going to do some uppercuts, and then some hooks. All right, so let me show you what it'll look like. So first you find your stance, like your goddess legs, toes away from each other, you're deep into your hips, deep into your thighs, engagement through your thighs, belly drawn in. So just first even start right there. Then it's going to be a jab to the left, jab to the right, uppercut with the right arm, uppercut with the left arm, hook with the right, hook with the left, back to jabs. All right, so it's going to look like this. Jab, jab, uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook. All right, I'll walk you through for a little bit, and then I just want you to get into your own rhythm. That's really fun. All right, so get low. Here we go. Jab, jab, uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook. Jab, jab, upper, upper, hook, hook. Jab, jab, upper, upper, hook, hook. Jab, jab, upper, upper, hook, hook. Keep going. You got it. Jab, jab, upper, upper, hook, hook. Jab, jab, upper, upper, hook, hook. Good. Keep going. And breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Imagine that you're actually punching something, or someone maybe. We'll say something. How about that? We're still yogis, right? Good. Strong arms, strong legs, strong core. It helps me to really visualize what I'm connecting with. So see it, feel it, keep going. Almost there. Get a little lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Awesome job. All righty. We are now moving into, well, this is really full body. I guess it's abdominal, but it's a little bit of everything. We're going to go into high plank. Let me show you. High plank. We'll start on the right side, and we'll take our right knee to the right elbow. Hold it there for just a moment. Send it back. Take a side plank with the left arm up, and then take it into wild thing and open up. And that's it. Then you come back to high plank. Same side though. Right knee, right elbow. Send it back. Take your side plank with the left arm up. So go ahead and get into a high plank. Strong core. Push the floor away from you. Stay up here in this high plank. We're just going to kill about 4 more seconds. Stay here. Here we go. Right knee, right elbow. Send it back. Side plank, left arm up. Right into wild thing. Open up. Back to high plank. Right knee, right elbow. Send it back. Side plank, wild thing. High plank. Right knee, right elbow. High plank. Side plank, wild thing. Good. Keep going. Just a few more on this side. Open up nice and big. All right. Back to high plank. Left knee, left elbow. Back to high. Side plank, right arm up. Wild thing. Step your right foot back. Open up. Good. High plank. Left knee, left elbow. And back. Side plank, right arm up. Woo. Wild thing. Try not to fall into wild thing like I just did. High plank. Left knee, left elbow. Send it back. Take a moment in your side plank and wild thing. Good. Do one more set. It's hard when the body knows it's going to flip a little bit. It just kind of wants to go right there with momentum, so we have to hold it. Come back to your high plank. Stay here and jack it out just with the feet, obviously. Push the floor away from you. Jack, jack, jack. Keep breathing. Look forward a little bit so that your neck is long. You got it. Keep going. Almost done with this. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take a child's pose. Child's pose, child's pose, where we started. Nice job, my friends. All right. And next we're gonna work on some back strengtheners. So hopefully this isn't too annoying. You gotta move your weights out of the way slightly because we are gonna be on our bellies, teeing out our arms. So if your weights are in the way, go ahead and move them. Then come down to your belly. And I think a lot of you are familiar with this already, but IYTWs. So basically we're making those letter shapes with our body. So what that will look like, an I, legs are together, arms are close. You're gonna lift up, and with all of these, you're squeezing your shoulder blades towards each other. Make those rhomboids and lats really work. So you'll inhale up for an I. A Y, you're taking your arms out slightly wider for the Y. T, obviously tee out your arms. And then W, bend your elbows to 90 degrees. And then we're gonna come back down. All right, so lay on your belly, reach your arms forward in front of you. Here we go, lift up for I, Y, T, W. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Lift up, I, Y, T, W. Hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Inhale up for I, Y, T, W. Hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Lift up, I, Y, T, W. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Inhale it up. Y, T, W. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We have one more to do. Here we go. Lift up. I, Y, T, W, and hold, hold, hold. Now I want you to bend your knees. Skydiver. Lift up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Woo! Good job, you guys. Back to child's pose. I'm going to take my arms a little bit closer to my knees, still in front of me though. You might even want to take your arms all the way back.
Notice your breath here. Might not be too hard to notice. I can really hear and feel mine right now. And then let's just come up for to tabletop and do a couple of cows and cats. So take a breath in and round your back as you breathe out for cat pose. Oh, that feels nice. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Alrighty, now our last really working pose here. So come all the way up. It's going to be a focus on abdominals. The first part is going to be cardio and abdominals, and then we're going to go to the floor. So we're going to do 60 seconds of ski jumps. So that's what this is, a ski jump like this. So our feet are close by. We use our arms from side to side. You're really using your obliques here to move from side to side. Okay, so that's where the abdominal work comes in. So let's just start with our ski jumps. Ready? Go. We got 60 seconds here. Use your arms as much as you want. You're bringing your hips forward and back by using your obliques. Yes, good. And you're up on your toes, so your heels aren't even really connecting with the floor. You want to take your arms up higher. We can do that as well. Halfway there, good job. Keep going. All right, give me just a little bit more. Can you go just a little bit faster? Just turn up the intensity, couple notches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, step it out for just a moment, and we're gonna go right down to the floor. If you are dizzy, if you need a moment before you go to the floor, then take a moment before you go to the floor. If you're ready, come on down, lay on your back, bend your knees, shins parallel to the ceiling, core really engaged. So let your low back press into the mat. Arms reach out in front of you, palms facing each other. Lift your shoulder blades up off the mat. Reach your right arm forward in front of you, and then back. Left arm reaches forward and back. That's all it is. Right side and then left side. Like you're handing someone a tray of something. And you can take this as fast or slow as you want. For me, I like to have my feet flexed. That's helpful. If that doesn't work for you, that's okay. If this becomes too much on your neck, you can always bring your shoulder blades down, and you can still do the same exercise. Keep it going. Keep going. Keep reaching those fingertips forward. You got it. You got it. You got it. You're so strong. All right, take your shoulder blades down. Lift your legs up. V them out a little bit. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Palms together. Clasp your fingers together. Release your thumb and index finger. Pulse it up. Up, up, up. Good. Keep going. We're going to take about 20 of these. All right, for the last 10, take your arms a little bit closer in towards your knees, still pointing forward, but rather than reaching towards the ceiling, more at knee level. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Pull your knees into your chest. That was really great, you guys. We got it all in. Cardio, strength. We'll work on a little more flexibility right now. Good stuff. You're gonna circle your ankles around. You might really enjoy that. And then roll yourself up to a seat. Just stretch it out a little. So actually, let's start with half heroes pose. Bend your left knee and extend your right leg long in front of you. Perfectly fine to stay right here. If you would like to recline, then make your way down. Your left knee will want to lift up off the mat, and that's fine. So just kind of let that happen. And you might notice as you're here and as you breathe, you might notice that your hip flexor will start to release a bit and that knee will come down. Alrighty. Make your way up. Keep your left knee as it is though, if it's okay on your knee. We're gonna do a bit of a side stretch, a Janu here. The right leg can stay straight forward like you had it, or if you'd like to take it out to the side, that feels better in my body, it might in yours. If this is uncomfortable on your left knee, then bend it the other way, like tree legs. Inhale your arms up as you pivot towards that right leg. And as you exhale, hinge forward, lengthen forward. Don't go all the way down yet. So just get really long. So you're looking right over your toes. And then slowly come all the way down as far as you can. All right, make your way back up. Let's take half pigeon with that right shin forward, the left leg back behind us. And take your time coming into this. You might even want to stay all the way up and not put your pigeon to sleep, as they say. Option here, if you want to come up to your palms and bend your left knee, catch your foot kind of like we did at the beginning of practice. Just pull that heel in towards you, looking over your right shoulder. I'm guessing your body feels very different now than it did at the beginning. Mine certainly does. And go ahead and release your left leg. Bring that left leg all the way around. Let's do double pigeon. You're going to stack your left shin on top of your right. If that's too much, let me show you another option. So if that's too much for you, you can always take that left foot onto a block or some sort of prop that you place right in front of your right knee, like I'm showing. And then start to hinge forward, but lengthen first. So no rounding in your back quite yet. Just get nice and long. And then as you come all the way down, then you can round. Feel your shoulder blades separating away from each other. And come back up. All right, let's do half heroes with the left leg straight and the right knee bent. Take your time getting there. And just allow yourself to relax when you get there.
Sometimes it's hard to relax in these poses after doing some higher intensity stuff. It's just like life, right? When we're on the go, we got so much going on and our stress level's high. It's hard to just kind of switch gears immediately. So that's okay. Know that it's all right, and just give yourself some patience. Be patient with yourself, and you'll get there. You will. You'll get there on the mat, but more importantly, you'll get there off the mat too. All right, go ahead and press yourself up. So we're going to take that side stretch again. Option 2, bring the right foot in like tree legs or leave it how it is. Inhale your arms up as you pivot towards that left leg. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. Stop when you're about halfway there. And then come all the way down. Come all the way back up. And let's take this to half pigeon. Left shin is forward, right leg is back behind you. Press yourself all the way up. And come into double pigeon, stacking the right shin on top of the left this time. Using that block if you need it. Sitting up tall, breathe in. Hinging forward with a long spine and then rounding to come the rest of the way down. Try and relax in your shoulders and your face right now. Press yourself up and lay on your back. Drawing your knees into your chest. Take your favorite version of a supine twist by dropping your knees to the left. So they can be bent, they can be straight. One thigh can be crossed over the other. It would be your right over your left on this side. And when you're ready, unwind, come back to the center. Take it over to the right. And then the very best part of this yoga body boot camp is the final resting shavasana pose. So if there's anything you need before then, please take it, because I want you to really be able to experience your shavasana. And if you are like distracted or didn't get in what you needed to get in, go ahead and just take care of that and then move into your shavasana until you hear my voice again. Start to notice your breath in your chest and in your belly, in your rib cage, your back body. Bend your knees, bring the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly legs. Take a breath in through your nose and exhale out. Stay aware of your breath. Maybe let the breath allow your hips to relax a bit more. And draw your knees into your chest for a happy baby. And if you'd rather not move a lot, then just take it still like that bud. Roll over to your side. Just lay here in the fetal position for a moment. And press yourself up to a seat. And you can keep your eyes closed, or your hands at heart center. And bring your focus to your third eye center, right in between your eyebrows. Just notice what you see there. And now draw your thumb knuckles up to your third eye center and just connect right there. And as you make that connection between your knuckles and that space between your brows, this physical space, this physical connection, try and also connect with the divine power that's within you. And before we end our practice, I'm going to give you this opportunity to say something to that divine power that you're grateful for, that you're thankful for. The divine power and light in me sees and honors the divine light and power in each of you. Together, let's bow forward and bid each other namaste. All right. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me.